it is. B. Atlas wrote at Choctaw, what the heck does rock and roll have to do with the pyramid, referencing the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, or is that just another in our face sign? I'm not sure what the origin of the pyramid, the motivation to build the pyramid was at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I've seen the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame from the interstate up through Cleveland. And the only thing that I would put out there is the longest selling album ever on the charts, ever. The top 100, and it was in the top 100 for the longest in history. As a matter of fact, it only came off the charts, I think, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, was Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon album. And I have always kind of conjectured and took that the reason that they built the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with the pyramid was, though the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has been around for a few years, well, so has Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon since, 73, I believe, and 73 or 74. The only thing I would think is if I don't want to like go and take a look at it from the dark side, take a look at it from, the music rock and roll side, that basically the pyramid represents the hottest selling album, longest selling album in history. So anyway, that's my take on it.
Well, I would let you have that take, but for I think we've seen a lot of incremental creeping in with all these artists and musicians of communism and
and I expect that rebuttal. I mean, I truly do. But I'm just going on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm just going to take like a casual stance on it and go, it's got to be Pink Floyd and Dark Side of the Moon.
Well, that is the gentle. I think there's a lot deeper truth there, as far as twisting people's minds and getting you used to seeing images. And, yeah, I've seen some things through the years that I've started to go, I thought it was innocent. I don't believe that anymore. I think it was done very intentionally. And maybe even the artists weren't aware of what was going down. They were just on the train, they were on board with whatever because they wanted to make the money. But yeah.
Like I said, I don't know what the real origin is. And Black Mirror is correct. All in all, it's just another brick in the wall. But I really am proud of the YouTube chat, Mom, because you know what? What is my favorite Pink Floyd album?
Animals.
Thank you very much. Look at all the people talking in the YouTube chat room about Animals. Unbelievable. Yeah, Animals is a phenomenal album. Phenomenal album cover, too. God, I say album. Oh, man. Talk about dating yourself. Big Dog says, Choctaw go with Ancestral's take. Yeah, I can see where she is right, but at the same time, I have to balance my own vision of the world. And when it comes to rock and roll music, I prefer to go the Pink Floyd route just to keep me from going insane. So,
like the song says, to keep me from going insane. Who is that? Waylon Jennings?
Yep, I've always been crazy, but it's kept me from going insane.
We need to get JT in here to sing that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Southern style.
Southern style.
Okay, chat room. Somebody wanted Last Scout's channel.
I'll get it for them.
I put it in there. Already did it.
Thank you, dear. You sure you got the right one? Pam posted it up on the front of their page one day and had the wrong one on one that I was experimenting with.
I went to your page, honey.
All right.
I don't know. You better click on it and find out,
No, I trust you. They'll come back and let us know.
I picked the one at the top of the list that said Last Scout Radio. Is that the right
Oh,
one?
Yoda is testing me. He writes at Last Scout Radio, if you had to recommend one Pink Floyd song to someone that has never listened to one, what would it be? Boy, probably Shine On You Crazy Diamond. That would be the one that I would go with for an introductory song to Pink Floyd. And the reason being is because there is so much meaning to that song, the background to that song, who it's written about, what the song is about. I'm getting goosebumps just sitting here thinking about it. Yeah, that would be the one that I would pick. And I'd also pick that video that you showed me a few years ago.
Oh, the one I showed you?
Yes, I
By
love
the way,
that.
I want you to know that I believe Lulu totally agrees with you. She picked the same one.
Oh, wow. Very cool. Thanks, Miss Lulu. I knew you were a smart girl. What about you, YouTube? What would you pick to be the Pink Floyd song?
A Patriot picked Pigs.
Yep, saw that. TJ says another brick in the wall. Yeah, hey, teachers, leave those kids alone. I don't think that's what they were thinking about when they wrote it, but now it totally applies, doesn't it? Candace Wagner says, I love Wish You Were Here and Shine On You Crazy Diamond too. Yes.
Both great songs. Yep.
They
absolutely.
Are. Let's see. Truly, is it? Yeah, Truly. Sorry, my glasses weren't all right. Comfortably Numb. Us and Them by Charles Barrett. That's a good one. Brick in the Wall by Peaches McBee. Brick in the Wall by Blue Sparrow. Jill Sparkles, Breathe. Yeah.
All great songs.
No kidding.
But sadly, I fear that the music industry has, I don't know what the heck's going on, but they have been using, especially in the last few years, a lot, like, I don't know any of these idiots' names, like Bouncy, Beyonce, Bones, whatever her name is, and her.
You know, she was really cute in Austin Powers and turned out to be a complete freak.
Yeah, she turned out to be, and you almost wonder if they're taunting us. Like, do they really believe this, or are they into making this taunting? I don't know. They're just so.
Right.
Here's what they've done. They've turned me away.
Right.
They've turned me away from their music, from listening. I mean, they've just turned me away. They've turned so many people off.
Right. Ancestral, I'm going to get back to the list because the people were kind enough to put them in there.
Go for it.
Shelley put in, Wish You Were Here. Let's say, oh, Tactical Stay Frosty. That's good. By the way, which one's pink? Paul Unsworth, Brick in the Wall. Dewey Osborne, Hey, you standing out there. Hey, you standing out there in the cold. Oh, yeah, the good choice, Dewey. Matthew Harkin may be underrated, but I love On the Run. Mary Beth G writes Pink Floyd, Run Like Hell. Cynthia Kading says Money. And let's see, KSJW and all that stuff that goes behind it says Time. Echoes by Alan Kay. R. Brill says Money. Dudley K says, I've met Roger Waters. I am friends with a friend of his who had nothing but great things to say about him. Wow. How about the title track from Animals? Yeah, the entire Animal. You know, there really are very few albums that you can listen to that you enjoy the entire album. And I will admit that Pink Floyd's Animals is one of those albums that from start to finish, it's primo stuff. Catherine Yawoski writes, Green is the color. Simon Wolford, Momentary Lapse of Reason, very good choice. Let's see. Vigilance, come on, Animals deserve recognition. Hey, Vigilance, Animals is getting tons of recognition. Okay, let's see. I don't know what Susie Odom had. Maybe you can check into it, Ancestral, but let's see. Who
Okay,
else?
Dirty Sanchez. Did you read what he wrote?
No, I didn't. And I probably don't want to.
Oh, I'm going to read it to you. Mrs. Red Badger and Choctaw, you two better not start acting like Joe and Mika while on air. Oh, okay.
Oh my God, really?
No,
Are you kidding
there's
me?
no way we're going to act.
No, not you, him. Really, seriously, can you not see by the dynamics here between Ancestral and I to begin with? We're not lefties. We're not retards. We can think for ourselves. We've served our country in every capacity imaginable. We've done things. We've gone places, and not just gone and done. We've lived in places that most people would not even think of living.
Get on your soapbox there.
That's right. Hey, I'll get back to the Pink Floyd list here in a minute. I want to address this. So everybody take it out on Dirty that I'm not reading your Pink Floyd thing. See how this works, Dirty? Okay. Anyway, I'm having fun. Anyway.
Oh, Lord, that's hilarious.
I don't think you really have to worry about that, Dirty. I really don't.
No, trust me. Oh, just the thought of that. Oh, makes me a little weak.
Okay, back to my list.
Get back to your list.
Okay, let's see. Charles Barrett writes, ooh, what a name to have.
That's a great name.
Barrett? What are we talking about?
Barrett.
Pink Floyd?
Yeah.
Okay. Think on that while I read through the list. And then when you go, oh my God. Okay, do you want me to spell it out for you, Sid Barrett?
Oh, okay.
Yes. Okay. Let's see. Going on down. Who else? The bass doctor writes, picks 3 different ones I love, playing it on my bass. All right. That's why you're the bass doctor. Let's see. Who else we got? A Big Tone Deaf by Dave-O. Let's see. Okay. What is it? Yeah, I was going to say what? Okay. They're Luciferians. Yeah.
Oh, Dirty Sanchez is just, he says his belly is hurting. He's laughing so much. I'm going to get you, Dirty. I thought I heard Lulu laughing in the background, and now she's posting. So I think I did hear Lulu laughing in the background.
Clairvoyant wants me to tell Chad how much fun we had one Sunday morning by making up title songs that are already out there, but putting the word Q in them. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was really the first time we had not, I think maybe we had been, She7 and I had been with Patriots Soapbox. We had started the show. We had run for a week. It was our first weekend, or a little less than a week. It was our first weekend. And just out of nowhere, I decided, let's just play a game of song titles in Q. And it was a big hit, and we haven't looked back. We just keep trying to come up with more stuff to keep the weekend edition of Patriots Soapbox AM interesting. Learning to Fly, great song, Lulu. No doubt about it. Okay. High Hopes, Stephanon, good one. Very good. All right. Dogs of War. Yeah, that's a pretty intense song.